A very weird week of trading, to be honest. Today's Friday. The week, the first 2 hours of the trading session was extremely boring and choppy, followed by like really good price action. So the very beginning of the week and all of my streams were basically me just sitting around doing nothing. Yesterday, I didn't take a single trade for the first couple hours, and then it ended up being an amazing day. Today is kind of no different. Weird session. Took one trade, which we're going to recap right now. This is going to be a really fast recap. And yeah. Hopefully next week we get a little bit more morning action and don't have to wait till the afternoon for all the good stuff, but we'll see what happens. Today, or yesterday, I technically clinched the #1 spot in the Robbins World Cup of day trading, so excited about that. And yeah, we'll see what else happens. Good luck. Let's go ahead and dive into the recap from today's live stream. Yo! Good morning, help! Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good day so far. Fun Shirt Friday is here. I walked downstairs and my daughter said, "Oh, a coffee shirt." She goes, "Daddy, you going golfing?" It's like, no. So you got a coffee shirt on. Tequila. I often mistake my morning coffees for a morning shot of tequila too. Yes. I mean, who doesn't? But good morning, everybody. News-wise, we had PCE come at 7:30. We've got home sales at 9 o'clock. That's it. It's Friday. Should be fairly mellow. I had a really good day on this account yesterday, on the Robbins account. I snagged, I think I told the Discord 150 points, but my math was off. I think I snagged 170 Nasdaq points yesterday. The short off of initial balance high was really pretty into initial balance low. And then the sweep of the lows was also really pretty. So it just was a lot of really good movement. Man, those first 2 hours were slow as slow can be, which has been the theme of the whole week, basically. Incredibly slow, followed by really fun price action for me. So the way that I like to trade, it was very fun price action, which has kind of been the theme of the week. So, and I took a trade overnight. I lost $700 on it. Let me walk it through this trade. I actually took 2 contracts on this trade. This was a 15 point. It was supposed to be 15 points. I got slipped a little bit because I put my stop literally on this one and it went down another like 2 or 3 points or whatever times 2. It's like $100 extra of slippage. But I wanted to see the gap get filled at 15,780 at 17,580. Holy. Delta was looking really good on this push off of the prior high. I had to stop at the prior low. I took 2 contracts because I wanted to take one off at 15 so that it would be a risk-free trade into the gap fill. I got stopped out with a little bit of slippage. We ended up coming back down quite a bit more, 30 points more. So after the $700 loser there, the account is at 121% up. The leaderboard says 95 right now. I had a really good day yesterday. That's what I was saying. I had a really good day yesterday of a lot of markets are open. A lot of really solid movement. And it was like one of those days where you feel like you're in the Matrix, carving the markets. So account is sitting up really nicely, 120%. And I'm pumped on it. But we just stay patient, grind it out. If today's an L day, then today's an L day. You know, it's Friday after all. I don't want to force anything too crazy. Just wait and see kind of what happens maybe at yesterday's initial balance low. Could be an interesting spot right at settlement as well, and yesterday's value area low. So we got yesterday's value area low, settlement, overnight highs, and the initial balance low all within 10 points, 630 to 640s. That could be an interesting, very interesting spot. We get back above 630, 640, above yesterday's close, above yesterday's value area low, above the overnight highs, and above initial balance low from yesterday, then uppies, in my opinion, big uppies. Until then, it's hard for me to want to, let's be real, everything is buy the dip for the foreseeable future, it seems like, but it's hard for me to want to just like, you know, think that we're going to grind it out, especially with a VWAP open, which is typically pretty choppy. All right, are we going to run these wicks? Do we run the wicks into this 511? It's an interesting spot. But buyers still holding up. We're still around V1. I would imagine we just kind of shop gonna take this off. There's just nothing happening here. We're starting to thin out a little bit, but nothing crazy. We have too many buyers. I don't get filled. There's the sweep. Coming into 11-ish. It's right at that level I was talking about. I think I still like this level, but delta's pretty heavy. Kind of getting slapped here. There he gets a sweep of that level. It's just this guy that I'm talking about, this order block here. 05. We still got a little bit of size down to 02. Be interested in a little stab long, honestly, off of this, if we can get it. Got to 05 and a half. Got a 70 block. We got a little bit more size here still. Got to 04. Take that off. It already bounced it. Nice push. Man, that buy up off 04. Jeez. We're definitely the right idea trying to get long here. It's definitely the right idea. Wish I could have grabbed it, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a little short here. We run the highs. That's fine. Delta's looking decent, but we're at the top of the range, and we've been chopping so much recently. Like, looking for the return back into the wick or the return of the 20s. To me, looks very solid. Something like this looks very solid, but that's a pretty aggressive trade, so you know, don't know if it's gonna happen, but tight trade, tight space. Might pull it for 5 or 10 points if I even get there, or I take the 10-point stop. Those are the options. Like, return back into VWAP looks pretty decent, 40s, but the return, or the pop of the highs on the session at 71 also looks fine. So we'll see. Looks like we probably popped the highs here. Delta's still kind of crawling up. I'm gonna get stopped out here. I need to determine to stop trading for the day. If these checks them out, or if the market sucks. I have a decent pulse on myself also. I'm gonna get stopped out here. Down 10 points, 11 points technically. It's a worth it trade for me. We got 2 minutes till IB is set. Probably push the 80s here. I've learned today to not go against buyers. I mean, yeah. The only reason I did is because it's top of the range. We've been chopping like crazy every day this week. We haven't had a move like this before 11 o'clock on a single day this week. We've just been strictly chopping. So